Command Center to Operations. All flight directors, I want to go, no go for launch. Internet. Go! Computers. Go! Phone. Go! Blog Talk Radio. Go! Commercial. Go! Music. Go! Facebook and Twitter. We are go. Worldwide callers. Go flight. Capcom 8-Up. Go flight. Capcom Chill Will. Go flight. Capcom Fat Cat. Go flight. Control Tower, go for launch. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Yo Show time.
Yo, 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 yeah, yo, 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 Yo Show. Dig it, yo, 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 yo. 8-Up Chill Will Fat Cat. What? Lights, camera, action in a minute, we on. And yo, show the type of show that people wanna be on. And yo, we about to get us our academy on. And yo, we about to talk until our sanity's gone. Whether you out in the field or you chillin' at home, got a minute, hit us up, man, and tell us what's wrong. You would never be bored, we won't be keeping you long. If you wanna, man, you can even say your piece and be gone. But nah, we wanna keep you a minute, get you all in it, open the flow, like a Senate. Don't you be timid, give us a second, because seconds come minutes and minutes and minutes and minutes and minutes. Yo, my man, I think they get it. Whether it's who's who or celebrity news, we can even go old school like 70s shoes. If you out by yourself and you drinking a brew, if you out with the crew, man, whatever you do, hit the Yo Show. All my people in the front, don't front, we got it all and we know what you want on the Yo Show. All my people in the back, in fact, hit us up, man, you know where we at on the Yo Show. All my people on the side, alright, lay back and enjoy the ride on the Yo Show. All my people jump up real high, get fly, we can touch the sky. It's the Yo Show, yo, we know you feeling it, man. We can talk about if your job's yeah, you can. We can talk about the prayers or the war in Iran. Let us know how it's laying, you might just become a fan. Hit us up, why you delaying? You need to quit playing. The kind of show that wanna know exactly what is you saying. Don't be feeling no pressure, don't get backed in the corner. If the feeling is strong, you can say what you gonna. You can say what you wanna, because the topics are warmer than Rihanna in the Bahamas, lounging in the sauna. Whether it's overseas, whether it's on the block, man, we got the host that be stirring the pot. Chill Wheels and artists, 8-Up, we got it. Fat Cat's the real deal, so we ready to get started on the Yo Show. Yo, 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 yo. All my people in the front, we got it all and we know what you want on the Yo Show. All my people in the back, in fact, hit us up, man, you know where we at on the Yo Show. All my people on the side, alright, lay back and enjoy the ride on the Yo Show. All my people jump up real high, get fly, we can touch the sky. Yo, yo.
Broadcasting live from the greater Detroit area, it's the Yo Show, where your opinion might make a difference. With your hosts, 8-Up, Fat Cat, and Chill Will, we'll hear your opinion. But you have to call us at 845-277-9212 and press 1 if you want your opinion to go live. Otherwise, it's just our opinion. So let's get to your hosts, 8-Up, Fat Cat, and Chill Will of the Yo Show.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to another edition of the Yo Show with your hosts, Chill Will, Fat Cat, and myself, 8-Up. How's it going, fellas?
Yeah, them damn lions, dog. Them damn lions, dog. Damn.
Well, what's going on, Chill? I didn't hear you respond in there.
No, I mean, hey, I already know this is going to be the Detroit Pussycats. I live in Detroit, so believe me. So, hey.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, it was a little tough to watch the last 2 minutes of the game on my break last night while I was at work. So, I was looking at it online and I saw that we were up 15-10 or something like that, and then I go down to the break room, and then all of a sudden it's 16-15. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Terrible, dude. The officiating, the penalties, everything.
Yeah, I did hear that they pulled 3 touchdowns back. That could have been a big difference as well. But what can we do? We're not there. We're not officiating the game. We're not playing it, so we have to go accordingly.
Can we smack the ref?
You can run them over in the game. You can run them over. They're part of the playing field.
Felony charges.
Right.
You can run them over. They're part of the playing field. Because I know when I played hockey, The referee was in my way. I ran him over.
Mm-hmm.
He shouldn't have been in my way. A lot of times they do get out the way, but occasionally they're in your way. And naturally, there's a few choice words on my part, like get out the way, move.
Now, your hockey career, that was about 100 years ago, right?
Oh, see, there you go, man. My hockey career, I retired from hockey. I think it was either in 2010 or 2011. So
it ain't so long
ago,
man. You were 2010, 2011 live.
No, it's literally. I started playing in 2000, and I played 10, 11 years.
You know what, bro? One thing I really, I should have been to one of them games, but I've never been to a Red Wing hockey game. So, I didn't know nothing about hockey until you be watching it. I'm like, oh, what is this? It was foreign to me.
Yeah.
Hockey. Why are they fighting all the time?
Hey, they don't fight all the time. It just depends on what the situation might be.
Right.
But you never know. I mean, there's been games where they've never had a fight, and then there's games where they can't go without a fight. I mean, I remember a couple with the Red Wings during the '96 season and the '97 season where there was a straight up brawl, and normally the goalies don't get involved, but this time both goalies, both games got in fights.
Right.
I mean, it was a big deal, and that was with the Colorado Avalanche, and that was when we won the Stanley Cup twice that year, in those 2 years. So, but today's topic, friend or foe, when does lending a helping hand cross the line? How do you recognize a helpful friend or a nosy person? What do you think, fellas? And I know, Fat Cat, you said you had something that you wanted to throw up as far as the entertainment world. So let's get into that real quick.
Right. Well, over the weekend I heard news that Nelly, St. Louis' own hip-hop artist Nelly, man, owes the IRS $2.4 million. Now, the sad part about this is that, fans are actually feeling sorry for a millionaire rather than people that's around in their community. So you got fans, they want to help Nelly out by streaming his song Hot in Here. By estimations, they say they would have to stream the song 2.87 million times to reach the goal of the money he owes. Isn't that something?
Yeah, but you can't help your neighbor next door that can't put food on the table.
That's the problem I have. Why do we feel sorry for millionaires? Why?
I don't. I mean, okay, yeah, if it's someone that I followed most of their career, good for them. But as far as if they get in any financial trouble or if they do something wrong against the law, hey, that's their problem. It's not mine.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
I'm mishearing or seeing them, but that's their problem.
How many times have we heard about athletes or stars losing millions and millions of dollars? Something that the average human being won't see in a lifetime. We won't even see $1 million probably in a lifetime.
No, not after taxes.
No.
Not after taxes. I mean, it might take a lifetime for some people just to get to $500,000. If they start working at the age of 16 and work up until 63 or 65, which is the retirement age, and you're only making $10,000, $15,000 a year, and that's before tax, you'll never see it. You get to $500,000, $10,000 a year. You need to work. Let's just even use that $10,000 a year. At 10 years, that's only $100,000. So now you're 26.
Right.
You're going to work 50 years. That's $500,000.
Right. So
but some people will never see $500,000, and that's using a low number. You know,
right.
15,000, you can't do nothing. You can't even pay rent on nothing with that.
Right.
You know,
So,
10,000 a year, and your rent is $1,000 a month. You're already 2 months in the hole.
yeah. But on to today's topic, not to the show's topic, but in today's news, Motown Records is releasing a new single called Baller Alert from Chocolate Dropper, the alter ego of guess what celebrity?
Kevin Hart.
Yes.
I was going to say I had no idea.
You heard this guy on
when you called him Chocolate Dropper, when you called him Chocolate Dropper, I was like, okay, I'm totally lost on this one.
But that's what he go by. Ego. Yeah, that's what he go by. That's what he called his alter ego.
It's his rapper.
But you heard this
rapper alter ego. Yep.
Yeah. So you heard this guy on the So-Go tell us this guy cannot rap. Period. Now the
Kevin
biggest
Hart?
He cannot rap. That's the biggest smack in the face to me. That just because you're who you are and you have this money, that you don't get to take the stuff serious from actual artists that are actually getting out here and they're home in their craft and they can't even get a deal, and yet you wasting time and stuff on a guy that just because he's a good comedian, now you want to capitalize. They messing the game up. I can't respect that. CeeLo Green made a comment. He said he remember when rap used to be a fraternity. It used to be a sacred fraternity. Now the game has changed. You don't even have. It's not a fraternity no more. If you could put two words together, cat and rat, you could be a rapper. So
you don't even have to do that anymore. You can just grunt.
Yeah, right. They gonna get to the point. You gonna have fart artists or something. Rap artists. So
I remember back in the day when they would make the sounds, it would be the beatboxing, but at least it had a purpose. Now you got all these grunts and
the moaning rapper, something, whatever. You don't even know what they saying, dude. So I'm disgusted. I am.
You should be. You should be disgusted.
Yeah, I am disgusted. Real.
You just totally disgusted today, man. The Lions, now this, man.
Damn.
Yeah.
5-277-9212 and press 1 if you'd like to comment, or you can contact us on Facebook and Twitter at The Yo Show, or you can email us at theyouropinionshow@gmail.com. So, friend or foe, lending a helping hand, when does it lend a helping hand cross the line, or how do you recognize a helpful friend from a nosy person? What do you think, fellas?
Chill, Will. Do you want to take it?
You can take it. You could take it. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
All right.
Okay, yes.
Indubitably.
Be most proper about it.
But that's one thing I can't stand, dude. I mean, is a person that poses as your friend. I mean, I have a small circle. I have a real small circle, so a lot of people are not in my circle, and so I don't share a lot of things with people. But some people, but I had to learn that early in life, that you can't share a lot of things with everybody because they'll turn it against you. So, with that being said, I had you take the person like Chill, like Chill Will. If something is on my mind, I could talk with Chill Will. I could talk with you, A-Up. I can talk with a couple of guys in my circle. But outside of that, I can't stand when, especially like on a job. If something happened on a job, 9 times out of 10, everybody know your business before you know it.
Mm-hmm.
I
mean, it's even bad, especially if it's job related.
Right.
Here you are, you're working wherever, and then all of a sudden you start seeing people looking at you, and it's like, what's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with y'all?
Exactly.
And then they already know that you're about to be fired or whatever, or laid off, and then here it is, you find out it's late in the evening that you about to, oh, well, we got to go see human resources real quick, and then that's when you find out.
Exactly.
But by 9 o'clock in the morning, everybody looking at you all funny, and you gonna see them at 5 in the evening. So yeah, it's weird how people know stuff before you do in that type of situation. But how can we find out? How to eliminate that. I mean, true enough, yeah. Limiting what you say is one.
But you have that person 9 times out of 10. Just say, we use the reference of the workplace.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because you damn near see them people as much as you damn near see them people as much as you see your family. So when I go in the workplace and I see that person that I never really talk to, this person is never around me unless something is going on. I used to, like at my job, I was union president. So it was, I had information to a lot of people that were getting terminated or anything. So some people used to know before I knew, certain things, or certain people would try to, oh man, what's such and such get fired for,
mm-hmm.
Come on now, me and you never talk like this. So why do you want to be up under me now?
Right. What about you, Chill? I mean, I know you've had some issues, and naturally, we've all been in that boat at one time or another. How did you deal with it?
We all have issues, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Of course. I just hate, the combination of two things: a nosy person and a gossiper. Can't wait to take your information and just broadcast it out there.
Right.
That's man, to me, that's really worse, man. Somebody confide to you about something, and if you have, some type of solution that you can't offer them about the situation, or just there to listen to them, do it. You know what I'm saying? But don't go out there talking to other people thinking that, you're going to get a solution from them, because that person probably didn't want you to do that. They probably want you to go to somebody else. They probably didn't want them to say nothing to them. You know what I'm saying?
Right. They're saying that in confidence. They're saying that in confidence that you won't say nothing unless they tell you, I want you to say this.
Well,
how often how often are you going to go to someone and say, hey, I want you to tell the world that I'm getting a divorce from my wife?
Are you?
Right.
Are you?
You want
to know, man.
No.
Right
I'm just using that as
I'm just
using that as an example.
Okay. I think something going on there,
I don't know if I can trust you on that.
Hey, the audience want to know, man.
No, I'm not getting a divorce.
But when you talking like that and with the friend about the situation, a nosy person is gonna be like, can I discuss this with Jerry or the man in the mail room and other people?
Right.
They're not
gonna ask you. They're just gonna go do it.
Yeah, exactly, man.
But it's that. But it's that person that comes up and they're posing like your friend, and they're like, I can understand. I went through that same thing too. So if you want to talk about it, here it is. You could always talk to me about anything, and then the next thing you know some stuff that you want to keep a little, confidential, and spread it around.
It's hard to.
And what about the ones that plot? The ones that plot.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm a male, and there's a lot of males that's nosy too, but I'm talking about females in particular. You know what I'm saying? Say that woman is going through it. Say me, with my wife or whatever, man, and like she's, I'm nothing like this happened, but maybe she was like, me and my husband had a argument, a heated discussion, all that. And, she thinking that it's her friend. She's like, girl, yeah, tell me all this. And she like, I'm about to screw him. Who the hell? She think
right.
Good man, whatever.
You got the real backstabbers there.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
the real backstabbers
you know what I'm saying?
at that point.
Right.
Yeah, because you can't trust. I mean, true enough, we all already know that you can't trust everybody you say something to. I mean, that's automatic. So just to find out, just in general, that someone is having an issue with someone, now all of a sudden someone is plotting to either, like you said, will exploit it or use it as far as their own type of gain. So it's hard to live life in secrecy because not the yay or nay it's going to work. Eventually, you're going to have to talk to at least one person to get what you want done.
Right.
And it is a hard thing to do. I mean, you need to move. One, do you have the money to rent movers? If not, you got to ask friends to help you, right? So here comes the nosy part. How do you know if the people that's going to help you move not looking at all the stuff that you got or your friends and say, hey, I know when this guy go to work, well, especially your friends. I know when this guy go to work. I'm going to come back and take his TV. How do you get past the nosy point of a friend?
You know what? Life teaches the hardest lesson sometimes, but the whole thing of the matter of the hard lessons, I welcome them sometimes because it disciplines me. So. In fact, when I have that person that I thought was a true friend, and they sort of act genuine towards me, because nothing is going to be perfect, even with your current relationships with certain people. Nothing is going to be. You're going to have your disagreements. You're going to have all of this, but ultimately, you're gonna, if you value that friendship, you're not gonna do nothing that steps out of the realms, that'll put that relationship in jeopardy. So, in turn, when you dealing with that person, and they step out of line, then it gives me a comfort to let me know, okay, now I know. Now I know that this person can't be in my circle, so that's good that they expose themselves to me. So, good riddance.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's how I see it. It's like the parable of the snake, about the woman that saw the injured snake. And she took the snake in and she nursed the snake back to health. And right after she nursed the snake back to health, the snake bit her. And then she asked the snake, why did you bite me when I nursed you back to health? And the snake told her, you knew I was a snake when you took me
in. Mm-hmm. And that's how I feel about, you know what I'm saying, like younger females, they always getting bit by another female because of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
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 But when they get older, boy, they He's probably
Ate
there,
up?
man. He's probably there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So go back to the younger female.
No, like another situation, man. I'm not going to talk about a female. This is going to be a male at a point at a job that I used to work at. It was these new guys come in. One of them both of them I was cool with. I would talk with them on a regular every day. One day, one of the guys, I knew about the friend situation where he was, like he been to prison and all this and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But this guy, he was a black person, and the other one was a Caucasian. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And and the white guy, we was talking one day. He was like, I don't really feel safe with the other friend because he said he was in prison. Like, are you serious, bro? He talked to you about that, and you took that. It was like you just got totally scared about the situation because he been in prison and he confided in you.
Right.
How did you know he even talked to me about that? You know what I'm saying? You want to be out there like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm having this in my head, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, wow. But then I got to say, to my boy, which I didn't get a chance to tell him, but, why would you even tell, a person, like, about your personal like that, man? But you never know. You never know, male or female. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I had an experience too. I really don't want to mention it because the parties involved will recognize it, but it has something to do with a certain female. Just two guys. I just say two guys and a female, but it wasn't that serious to me. But the other person took it to heart, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I ain't gonna go no further.
Right.
But
yeah.
It just it was like to me it was a violation of the man code. It was a violation of the man code, and it was a lot of violations within it from this other person. When guys, we get together and we talk about certain things, and you go back and just say me and you kicking it, and I'm telling you about this girl, and you go back and you tell the girl what I said. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a hard one to feel. If you guys can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I see you turned on the music there.
Yeah. Well, today's topic, friend or foe. When does lending a helping hand cross the line? How do you recognize a helpful friend or from a nosy person? That was today's topic. If you'd like to contact us at any time, you can check us out on Facebook and Twitter at The Yo Show. You can also email us at theyouropinionshow@gmail.com. You can also follow us right here on Blog Talk Radio every Monday at noon, 12 o'clock that is. Any final thoughts there, Will?
Yeah, foe. You a friend or you a snake? No, but yeah. Thanks for tuning in, and we're going to continue with the conversation. This Chill Will. This is _3 Chill Will at Twitter. Hit me up.
Fat Cat, you want to say yours real quick?
Y'all know me. I get the situation a little later, but I just want to get into this topic, man.
All right. Well, let's hang on for about 8 seconds, and we'll see you on the other side.
Okay.
Okay, on the other side of the show right now. So, Fat Cat, before we get too far into it, let them know your Twitter handle.
Fat Cat at the Yo Show. Not not with the SHOW, SHO.
So it's Fat Cat at the Yo Show, or how is it?
Fat Cat at the Yo Show.
Okay. Well, mine is 8up Yo Show. That's ATEUPYOSHOW. And Chill Will, you said yours was what? _Chill Will?
Yes. Yes.
All right. Now getting back to the topic, as far as friend or foe. How do you come up with the recognition of if they are a friend or foe, as far as being nosy?
Oh, well,
how do you come up with that?
Well, me, I said booby traps.
Yeah.
Booby traps?
I tell them some false statement and see if it'll go across and come back to me and explode, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What about you,
I
Pat?
said booby traps. Yep.
I'm
What about
similar.
you?
I'm similar. You know what I'm saying? Or I might just even tell them a little something that may be true, but and just see where they go with it. You know, or I pay attention to them, their dealings with other people, and how, because 9 times out of 10, if they come into me about another person, then I know, oh yeah, this person will do this to me. You know,
right?
You know,
right.
They be like, oh, such and such. You heard about such and such and his wife? Oh yeah, you that one, brother. You that one.
You ain't just that one. You one of them.
Right.
You ain't the one. You one of them.
Yeah.
True enough. But so how do you find a friend to actually confide in? True enough, you got your childhood friends that you know you can talk to. But what if you're not in contact with them? But how do you find someone like new that you can confide into, as far as trying to, see if they if they're gonna hold up to their word as a friend or foe?
To me, my circle of trust is earned. You have to earn that, and the same vice versa. I feel like I have to earn your trust just as well. Like, I have a partner that I work with. When I was in at Greektown, I ran into a lot of people. You gotta first distinguish friend from associate. So I had the pleasure of making some true friends out of there. And one guy, man, we talk about everything. We talk about marriage. We talk about our children. We talk about just all kinds of little personal issues. Yeah. And we draw scenarios. What would you do with this case and all that? And I find it very therapeutic. Talking with this person. That's always my go-to buddy. He always give me stuff on the spiritual realm too. Also, they kind of, just mellow me out when I'm thinking. And for the guy to be younger than me, also too, it's something,
Mhm. What about you, Chill? How do you find a friend that you can talk to?
Well, man, you can always feel that positiveness, man, that positive energy. Like if they talking about other people, man. Now, don't get me wrong, man. There's people that you talk to as a friend, and they'll talk to somebody else, and it might be a nosy person they don't know, but all they're going to talk about, his daughter just graduated. It's going to be all positive stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be all good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, excuse me, people. So whatever's coming out their mouth is nothing but positiveness, and that's how you know that where they go to somewhere else, it's going to be a high percentage that's all they're going to be talking about.
Mhm.
That's how I distinguish.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree on both ends of what you guys are saying. You definitely try to find someone that you can confide in, and you test them with little truth versus fiction, and see if it bounces back. And then if you see if it comes back to you in a negative way or if it comes back positive, then you can trust that person. But I know, like you said, Fat Cat, you have a small circle. I know, Will, you probably got a small circle as well compared to my circle. My circle is extremely large. But, due to, me doing outside work as far as like videos, lighting, and audio, it's a large circle. But even then, I pick who I want to say what to in a specific way. So, if it's business related, then that's what I keep it as. I don't go into detail as far as, I'm having X troubles, or B is I can't do this or I can't do that. I know certain people don't need to know that. But
exactly, man, and that's
right.
a good point that you brought up about business related. If if you got a business together, you don't want that person to take it outside of what y'all doing in a meeting and take it out there and share all your secrets that was in the business meeting with these other people. Your business gonna fold because some people will take it and just run with it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I don't know if it's true,
but
with other things. A relationship, a business relationship, is the same as a regular relationship. So
sometimes I look at it a little bit different, because I think a friendship, it has no, let's say conditions to it. But if you in a business relationship, you might just get along for business because y'all have a common interest. But a friendship, you don't have no conditions, because sometimes your friendship could be tested. I done seen so many.
It can always be tested.
Yeah, I mean, it could be tested to. I had plenty of that, which is my question to you guys. Do you, if let's say you've been tight with somebody for years, y'all practically grew up together, and just say this person did something that kind of like crossed the line with you, but he came back to you later on and he was like, because people are prone to make mistakes, and the person came back to you and was like, Ada, Chillwell, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do. I don't know what I was tripping on, blah 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 blah. Can you forgive this person, and can you, let's say, reestablish that same bond that you had before?
Well, there's a situation similar to that came up with me in that situation. Me and a buddy of mine, we used to be real tight with each other, and some reason something happened, and then we split off, and there was like a 10-year window. I mean, we grew up, my dad would say, on the weekends, see y'all Monday, and this was Friday night, and that's how tight we were. But then something happened, and we split off for a while, and then, somewhere around, I must say 4 or 5 years ago, we reconnected via Facebook, and but I don't think I confide into him like I did prior. I mean, I say certain things, but I don't get into full detail. Like, hey, can you help me out with $100? I might just ask him for $10 instead of the 100. Where I knew 20 years ago that $100 would have been like, yeah, no problem, dude. I'll hook you up. But $10 now, it's like, man, I don't know. I don't even know if I got the $10 now.
Right.
So,
right.
And it's very similar to even in the boat of lending money. How do you feel about lending money to someone that you used to know, and compared to now, how do you do it?
I just feel like when it comes to stuff like that, I just feel like I have to have a strong connection with this person. If you kind of like outside my circle and let's just say you can't come to me personally if you outside my circle and ask me for any type of loan. Now, if you struggling, if I see you struggling or something like that, I may just, give you something small like a donation and be on because you're just an associate. But if you're a friend of mine and you in my circle, then of course, I'm a see to it that, if I can help you out in any way, I am. That's what it boils down to, recognizing a friend or an associate.
Right. How about you, Chill?
As far as borrowing money?
Right. Or lending it out, rather.
Well, man, you know what I'm saying? On the joking side, man, this is Sparta, man. I would kick them in the pit, dude. I'm chopping heads off, man. I'm chopping heads. I had... Ain't no coming back from that, brother. But anyway,
you ain't coming out that hole.
Yeah. But I have a situation, man. It might be petty to y'all, whatever, man. But I judge a person's character off of this stuff, man. If somebody has a vending machine, you know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, do you got a dime or a nickel? Like, okay, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's small, right?
Yeah, dime or nickel ain't no big deal.
Yeah,
you start asking hundreds.
But still, you know what I'm saying? If that person come back the next day or the next week and be like, hey, here go your nickel, be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Good looking, man. I might take it, or I might be like, that's all right. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But the person, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, coming by you, don't say, hi or nothing, whatever. Don't even say nothing about the nickel. Like, you better not ask me for another nickel at the thing. Because I'm going to be like, but what about the nickel? You know about the nickel that I borrowed you before? What's up with that? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But in all joking matter, you put it in that scenario, but most of the time, a friend, like you said, the friendship is tested because you make sacrifices for friends. Sometimes you'll make a sacrifice for a friend, and sometimes the sacrifice might put you in a bind, and that's when that friendship is tested. So if you came up and you said, Fat Cat, I need to,
borrow
I need to
$10.
come up with this. Skip $10. I'm talking about. I need to come up with this rent money. Blah blah blah. My house got broken here. They stole my, whatever, such. And then let's say I got it. Yeah, it's like I'm talking about something like your rent may be $800, and I'm sitting on money like that. And I say, okay, here it is. You need it. You need it more than me. Here, but I want my money back. Don't play with me about it. And that's when the friendship is tested. That's when
Yeah, really.
Like that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's very true. I mean, you can say yay or nay on what you can and can't do. Some people will reference, okay, I can only give you X towards this, and that's a friend as well. But in the same boat, hey, I need that back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Today's show. Yeah, what was you gonna say?
No. Go ahead, carry on.
Today's show, friend or foe, when does lending a helping hand cross the line? How do you recognize a helpful friend versus a nosy person? That was today's topic right here on The Yo Show with your host, Chill Will. Yeah. Fat Cat.
Hello.
Damn Lions. And myself, 8up. Don't forget to join us next week, Monday, for Random Rants Monday, last Monday of the month. We have Random Rants where you provide the topics. Don't forget to give us a call at 277-9212 and press 1 if you'd like to have your comments voiced. Or you can contact us via Facebook or Twitter at The Yo Show.